Fred MacMurray, born Frederick Martin MacMurray on August 30th, 1908, in Cana, Illinois, grew up in a household steeped in music. His father, a concert violinist, introduced him early to the arts, and young Fred developed a fascination with musical instruments. Raised in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, he attended Carroll College, now Carroll University, where he studied music formally and mastered instruments like the violin and saxophone. Before stepping into Hollywood, MacMurray toured with several bands, most notably performing as a saxophonist with the Gus Arheim Orchestra during the 1930s. This period shaped his artistic discipline and stage presence. Though he would later be recognized for his acting, his initial career in music helped him develop the poise, timing, and confidence that would later translate seamlessly to film. Music provided both a creative outlet and a foundation for his eventual Hollywood persona. Entry into Hollywood, MacMurray's transition to Hollywood was unconventional. Initially a model, his good looks and charm attracted attention from talent scouts. Soon, he shifted to acting, landing his first major film role in 1935's The Gilded Lily, opposite Claudette Colbert. The film's success established him as a dependable leading man, often cast as the clean-cut, amiable gentleman. Paramount Pictures relied on him for films that required both charm and reliability, a combination that audiences found irresistible. Yet, what set MacMurray apart from many contemporaries was his range. He could portray light-hearted comedy, romantic drama, suspense, or noir, making him versatile. Directors and producers valued this flexibility, knowing he could elevate a wide variety of roles. Early Hollywood quickly recognized that beneath the affable exterior lay a professional committed to his craft and capable of surprising depth on screen. Breakthrough in film noir. MacMurray's breakout dramatic performance came in 1944 with Billy Wilder's Double Indemnity, in which he played Walter Neff, a morally compromised insurance salesman ensnared in a murderous scheme. This role departed sharply from his usual nice guy image and demonstrated a depth of acting that critics lauded. The film remains a classic of film noir, celebrated for its tension, moral ambiguity, and psychological nuance. MacMurray's performance proved he could embody complexity, portraying a character both sympathetic and morally flawed. This role elevated him beyond the status of a charming leading man into a serious actor with gravitas. His ability to convincingly portray such darkness while maintaining audience empathy cemented his reputation in Hollywood. Roles like this allowed him to avoid typecasting and demonstrated that he could carry a story with emotional and ethical complexity. 1950s, diverse roles in Disney films. Throughout the 1950s, MacMurray continued his cinematic success, taking on roles that challenged audiences to reconsider his image. In The Caine Mutiny, 1954, he played Lieutenant Commander Philip Francis Queeg, a character with moral ambiguity, again showcasing his dramatic depth. Around the same period, he began collaborating with Disney Studios, starring in family-friendly comedies like The Shaggy Dog, 1959, The Absent-Minded Professor, 1961, and Son of Flubber, 1963. These films introduced MacMurray to younger audiences and solidified his appeal across generations. His adaptability allowed him to shift from intense drama to whimsical comedy effortlessly, reflecting a rare versatility in Hollywood actors of his era. MacMurray's success in both genres demonstrated not only his broad appeal, but also his professionalism, as he could navigate the distinct demands of suspenseful dramas and lighthearted family entertainment without compromising quality. Television stardom, My Three Sons. In 1960, MacMurray took on the role of widowed father Steve Douglas in the long-running television series My Three Sons. The show, which ran for 12 seasons, became one of the most beloved family sitcoms of its era. MacMurray's calm, wise, and steady portrayal of Douglas resonated with viewers who appreciated the warmth, humor, and quiet strength he brought to the character. The series also introduced an innovative production method, filming all of MacMurray's scenes for the season in concentrated blocks to accommodate his film schedule. This approach allowed him to maintain a balance between television and movie commitments and influenced how future productions managed star schedules. MacMurray's role as Steve Douglas reinforced his image as a dependable, relatable figure, both on and off screen, and deepened his connection with audiences nationwide.
First marriage and family life. Fred MacMurray's personal life reflected the stability and devotion he portrayed professionally. He married Lillian "Lily" Lamont, born Lillian Wemhoner, on June 20, 1936, shortly after his early Hollywood success. Lily was a talented, graceful woman who maintained privacy away from the public eye. The couple adopted twin daughters, Susan and Catherine, emphasizing their commitment to family life. Despite MacMurray's busy career, their marriage was marked by warmth, mutual respect, and devotion. Lily's untimely death from cancer in 1953 devastated MacMurray, prompting him to withdraw temporarily from public life to grieve. This period underscored his deep familial loyalty and emotional sensitivity, traits often unseen by fans who knew him only through his charming and polished public persona. Second marriage and blended family. After a period of mourning, MacMurray found love again with actress June Haver, known for her performances in musicals such as The Dolly Sisters and Irish Eyes Are Smiling. Haver had briefly retired from acting and even explored life in a convent before returning to civilian life. They married on June 28, 1954, and together they expanded MacMurray's family, adopting a son and a daughter, while Haver became a loving stepmother to his daughters from his first marriage. Their life together, including a Brentwood, California home and a walnut farm in Sonoma County, reflected shared values of love, family, and simplicity. Their enduring union, lasting until MacMurray's death in 1991, was a rare example of a long-lasting Hollywood marriage built on trust, affection, and mutual support rather than publicity or glamour. Professional reputation and work ethic. MacMurray was celebrated in Hollywood not only for his versatility but also for his professionalism. Known for punctuality, courtesy, and preparation, he was respected by directors, producers, and co-stars alike. His meticulous approach made him reliable on set and allowed productions to run smoothly, particularly in projects like My Three Sons, which required precise coordination due to its innovative filming schedule. Unlike many of his peers, MacMurray avoided Hollywood drama and gossip, focusing on his craft and family. This reputation extended beyond his acting ability. He was considered a consummate professional who enhanced any production simply by being dependable and prepared. His work ethic, combined with natural charm, solidified his long-standing success in both film and television. Conflict on set. William Frawley. Despite his even temperament, MacMurray had a rare professional clash with actor William Frawley, known for his role as Fred Mertz on I Love Lucy. Frawley's heavy drinking, erratic behavior, and confrontational style conflicted with MacMurray's disciplined approach, creating tension on the set of My Three Sons. Frawley's unpredictable presence threatened the careful production schedule that MacMurray helped pioneer. Though MacMurray avoided confrontation, he reportedly minimized interactions with Frawley and requested adjustments to limit shared screen time. Eventually, Frawley was replaced by William Demarest, whose professionalism aligned more closely with MacMurray's expectations. The episode highlighted MacMurray's commitment to order and precision, showing that even the famously amiable actor had limits when faced with behavior that endangered production quality. Health struggles and resilience. Fred MacMurray's private life was marked by long-term health struggles, including heavy tobacco use, throat cancer, and later leukemia. Smoking, common and socially accepted in Hollywood, contributed to his diagnosis with throat cancer in the late 1970s. He initially recovered but faced a recurrence in 1987. In December 1988, a severe stroke paralyzed his right side and impaired speech, challenging the skills he'd relied on his entire career. Despite these setbacks, MacMurray demonstrated remarkable resilience, undergoing extensive therapy to regain mobility and communication. Throughout the final decade of his life, he quietly battled leukemia while maintaining privacy and dignity. reflecting the same discipline and strength that had characterized his professional and personal life.
Legacy and final years. Fred MacMurray passed away on November 5, 1991 in Santa Monica, California at age 83, succumbing to pneumonia complicated by leukemia. His life spanned over 8 decades, during which he left an indelible mark on both film and television. MacMurray's career was defined by versatility, professionalism, and the ability to resonate with audiences across generations. Off-screen, his dedication to family, commitment to personal values, and perseverance in the face of illness underscored a life of quiet dignity. He remains remembered not only for iconic roles in films like Double Indemnity and The Caine Mutiny, but also as a steady, reliable presence in American entertainment, a man whose character and resilience mirrored the very virtues his characters often embodied.